Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Ambassador, and thank you so much for making the time here. I know we didn't give you much time, but thank you. Recognized Speaker of the National Assembly. Good evening, sir. You know, I have had the privilege of being with this organization for about better part of 15 years or so. And also I was lucky enough to serve on the executive board for a number of years. But I don't believe that in all the years I've been here, the 11 months that we have gone through, I never believe we've been so busy any other time. We have met people from all over this world who came here in the last 11 months. Bankers, financial people, IT people, energy people. I'm sure Kester would agree with me, because when they finish with me or they finish with him, they come to us first or go to him second, and then they go across to the private sector. So it's been a very, very busy year for us. And from where I stand, when I look into the new year, it's not going to get much easier. I believe that private sector organizations and BSOs like ourselves, we've got to gear up for what is going to take place in this country. And it's going to be exciting for all of us. For our members, the benefits, I'm sure, they're going to multiply significantly. So I'm going to do a quick tour, guided tour of what took place for our members to recognize and to remember. And then we look at a quick look at next year and see what's going to take place. I hope I don't bore you. I don't going to be very long. I don't make long speeches. So about 3 years ago, the Guyana National Bureau of Standards, the GMBS, they started a program. It's called the Made in Guyana Certification. And they partnered with the GMSA to try and encourage our members to get on board with this program. And so far, the records show that being certified by the GNBS to put the award, that mark, on their products, which is very complimentary, because this is something that we're working very close with. Because the more people, the more manufacturers, the more of our members that qualify for this award, the award becomes more known, the Made in Guyana brand becomes stronger, and it works for everybody. So I'm going to give you a quick, there are 8 people during the year. I'm just going to recognize the 8 people who would have received the award or the certification award, and they can put on their products. Basif, brass aluminum can. I think Peter is here. Durable Woods products made in Guyana. Floret. And of course, Banks the Age would have had a number of their products. Let me go screw them before you clap. Their wine products, their rum products, their ice cream products, creme select, super cream, ice cream, novelty, carbonated soft drinks, beer, shandy, and malto. Cares Engineering, one of our largest engineering company in Guyana. DCSN Manufacturing, they do concrete elements. And Roy's Extra Quality Products. That's the gentleman from Ezekiel, right? Yes. So yes, it's a program that we've endorsed. And I'm very pleased to see that our members are taking this on, and we want to encourage those who have not taken this on as yet to get certified. It works. It's a proud thing to have on your products the Made in Guyana brand. People recognize it. It's a good thing. You will get the benefits of it. So, moving on. During the year, we had a number of, as I said, a number of people came to see us. We had a delegation from Jamaica, a minister of the government, Aubin Hill, Minister of Industry and Development. And I believe Vishnu would have met with them, America, Vishnu, yes. And there was a lot of discussion taking place, and we're going to see them coming back again. There was a number of Indian businesses coming in here from India. Again, there was an MOU signed by us with them, and I know for a fact that they are coming back here again next year, this time with concrete plans for actually setting up businesses here together with Guyanese companies. Mr. Hassan would have made a trip over to Belize. I think Mr. Garnett and his wife was here. Wilmot is here, right? Yeah. And I must say to her that she was so influential in getting us set up. Thank you very much, Mrs. Garnett. You were amazing in getting us set up there. I don't know Nizam would have found his way in without you. So thank you very much. And of course, our good friend Wilmot, always a go-to person for the GMSA. So we did make some good contacts in Belize. The guys who were involved in agro processing. Belize has gone very far away, and we can learn a lot from Belize in terms of adding value to products. And Wilma knows what I'm talking about. So a number of our smaller companies are on board with this, and even my company that I work with, we are talking to 2 companies here for some opportunities that will benefit both of us. The TTMA, our friends from Trinidad, were here with about 50 companies looking for businesses in Guyana. I think Vishnu would have coordinated that too, yes. And we are looking at a reciprocal arrangement to go back to Trinidad sometime in the middle of this year, where our companies will be going over there to look for partnerships. So, and then we had a huge delegation coming from northern Brazil. There were about 60 companies that were coordinated by an organization called SABRAI. SABRAI is like the private sector organization here, something similar. If I can say this to everybody in this room, the road to Brazil is no longer an imagination, it's no longer a conversation piece, it's being built. And what's going to come down that road for people in this room is going to be life-changing. Based on what I heard from these people who came here, when that road gets built and people start to move products and services out of northern Brazil, that's going to be a game changer. And then just recently, of course, we had the UN, the European delegation here. So those are some of the trade visits. Lots of business-to-business meetings. I'll quickly go through them. I don't want to bore you with them. We met the Mexican ambassador, and he's very key in getting Mexican businesses here. I had a conversation with him recently, and he's going on that. There's our Vice President, Rafi Khan and Dinesh. These are the guys who operate in the forestry sector. They would have met with the Forest Council and Head of Corporation, Joan Sastry, the Programs Manager and Corporation in the European Union. And Dinesh has been spending a lot of time discussing those things for us because there is so much going on there. I mean, maybe I should invite him up here to say something a little bit. But there's a number of issues going on with lumber and wood products into the European Union. But he has a finger on the pulse for us, and he's been attending these meetings. Lots of things are changing, trade negotiations are going all the time. But it's good to have somebody like Dinesh there. We had the CEO of the Anson McCall Group here visit us, Mr. Anthony Sabga. And that was a very interesting discussion in terms of the plans that they have for Guyana and the expansion program. And then we had a very interesting meeting, which I thought it really opened my eyes. We met with the Cave Hill business. And I just realized how important academia has to play. Academia has an important role to play in this country, especially when it has to do with skills, the gap. And when you listen to them speak, then you understand how wide the gap is. Country is changing so quickly, and there are many, many gaps to fill. So academia has a huge role to play. And of course, the cable business is going to be setting up shop here and working with BSOs like myself and ourselves and GCCI and Private Sector Commission. I spoke to you about the Indian, we signed an agreement with that. And of course, we met with our friends from the US Embassy, Mr. Daniel Gaines and Mariam. Marianne, I'm not going to try and call your last name. I'll just stick with Marianne. But that was a very interesting meeting. And again, I'm meeting with Marianne on Friday. We just agreed to meet with Marianne on Friday to continue the discussions. And I left this one for last in terms of business meetings. But we went to the Jamaica Stock Exchange. And again, it was an eye-opener for me personally. Because I didn't know much about stock exchanges and how they operate. But when I was told that the Jamaica Stock Exchange, through their junior stock exchange, sponsors and operates small businesses in Jamaica, I was amazed. The stories that came out from how they operate and the way small businesses are grown with the help of this junior stock exchange, well then, that for me, that was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And you know, whenever I hear about small business development, my ears perk up. We continue to have our marquee events on CAP, which took place in March. We continue to launch our magazines every quarter, and thanks to all the people who sponsor those magazines for us. Without that, we can't get those magazines done. We attended our good friend Dennis. Dennis is here. He launched his first container off to, was it Barbados, Dennis? Yes. Oh, Dennis is over here. Sorry. It was the Barbados, right? Where you launched and then Mansour was also there, yes. And now you're sending mattresses to St. Vincent. There you go. You're going to take over the entire Caribbean. Comfort Sleep is a name in the Caribbean. It's a Caribbean brand now, Dennis. Well done. We participated in the University of Guyana's Safety Week. We're always working with the Food and Drugs to get better. And then there was a meeting with the Caribbean Court of Justice. We had a breakfast meeting. And that was well attended. And I remember our friend, my vice president, said, Orson Ferguson, who's not here, he's in Panama. I don't know what he's doing in Panama. He should be here. But he made a statement here which I copied. He said the rule of law the rule of law on the one hand and economic and social development on the other are strongly interrelated and mutually reinforcing. I had to read it like 4 times to understand what he was saying, but it stuck with me. We partnered with Leparcon on the technology conference, and I want to compliment my friend Chet Bowling for this. This was a well-organized ICT tech. Give him a hand for me, please. Where is Chet? Chet is in the room? Chet, well done, young man. No, Chet is somebody who came on with GMSA recently, and he's taking things on board and get them done, and I really admire that. But it was a well-coordinated event on ICT and cyber tech and all those fancy things. We had the Prime Minister present, right, Chet? Prime Minister was there, yeah. So, we also hosted, we also went over to St. Vincent. I might have mentioned that just now. A couple of weeks ago, we took about 20 of our small agro-processors with us. And of course, Dennis was there, Bihari, a couple of companies, some of the larger companies. And it was a success story. It was a success story because Dennis, as I just said, is selling more mattresses in St. Vincent. And a number of our small agro-processors have made good contacts in the markets over there. So that was an excellent opportunity for us to showcase what we have here in Guyana. And we will continue to support our members. I want to thank the government of Guyana for helping us with that because they did put some money into that. Because it's very expensive to attend these things. And the Small Business Bureau would have assisted us big time. And of course, we just completed Guy Expo. I'm not going to talk too much about that. We signed about 2 or 3 MOUs when we were in one in India. And of course, we did sign an MOU. Did we not sign an MOU too in Brazil, in the Belize? Yes. So we've got a couple of MOUs going on. And these are all things that are going to develop. These are starting points of arrangements there are members that will benefit in the coming year. I am positive about that. Right, so I didn't want to bore you too much. There were a number of other things, but I don't want to go through all that. So let's get a little bit of the fun part of my speech here tonight. For those of us who would have come to the mid-year dinner, you might remember me saying, if you were paying attention, or you were just tuning me out. But I did speak about the fact that we have a piece of land. The GMSA, we have a piece of land. We bought a piece of land with our own money. Not nobody's money, our own money. We're very proud of it. Right, Vas? And we paid a lot of money for it too, right? Right. This land is located in the new development that's taking place, for those of us who pay attention to Guyana and what's going on, somewhere in the oval industry area there. And we're going to build our own property. Big dreams, we know what we want to build. We're building a complex, it's going to cost us good money, close to 250 million Guyana dollars. But we can build it in parts. We don't have all the money. So we have to raise some money, And I did say at the mid-year dinner, there were a number of fundraising activities. So there's let me in a bottle, please. So we partnered with Demar Distillers Limited. And Vasio was sitting right there, the chief executive officer of the Demar Distillers. And Vasio and his group of geniuses have, and I did say what we're going to do. So we've produced an excellent bottle of rum for our 60th anniversary. No, I said the rum is for our 60th anniversary. I didn't say the rum is 60 years old. But Vas said it's close to that. But I am not I am not going to, doubt Vas. So, but I tasted it, and it really is a special bottle of rum. So here's the story, right, guys? We need your money. We need your money to help us to build this property. So we are launching this gift this tonight. It's for sale. And we are manufacturers, right? I know what manufacturers do. We add value, right? We add value. So what we did, we're not just selling a bottle of rum, a great bottle of rum. We put some stuff together nicely. So check on your tables. They got a flyer there. So please, I'm pleading with you, it's an excellent Christmas gift. Buy it, like me, I'm going to buy myself a Christmas gift. God, nobody buys anything for me. They tell me, you have everything already. I don't know where they get that from, but we don't want to buy for you. But I know what I want. Can everybody buy me a bottle of rum? So please, I'm asking you, support us. We have packaged it very nicely. Different types of packaging. It's an excellent bottle of rum. Guys, it's a one of a kind. It's 500 bottles of rum. Vas, is it 500 bottles? Are we not going to make it again? Vas has destroyed the cask. He broke them up, threw them away. You're not getting it again. So it's a special bottle of rum, beautifully packaged. Really nice price. An excellent gift. Did I do a good job? I can't. Stop now. Let's see how much people are going to buy. All right. So I'm begging you again, please support us. It's available tonight. So I'm going to close off now. I've been up here too long. So I know we started off with a pledge, and it's important that we understand where we are today. And I think all the members of this association are fully aware, and they fully understand the role that we have to play here in this country. And we know what we have to do. There's a threat. It's real. It's not imagined. But as Guyanese, we understand that this country belongs to us. So that's my two pieces I want to say. I want to thank the staff of the GMSA, the secretarial staff. I mean, during the year, as I said, we've been so busy. Nizam Hassan and his team, thank you very much. We couldn't have done nothing without you. That's how it gets done. You guys do all the work and we get all the praise, and we stand up in front here and we look good, but you are the guys who do all the work. To the members of the board, who we meet every month and we discuss things and get things done, thank you for your time. And of course, all the members who are here and who are not here, thank you very much for your time serving on the board. Like I said, let's talk a little bit about next year. And I'm going to talk about one thing. Yesterday, the GMSA launched what we are calling the Manufacturing Summit, the Impact Manufacturing Summit. Is there something up there? Can you put it up? So, it's going to be the first time that GMSA will attempt to do something like this. We are going to be bringing people from Caribbean. But there's an organization called the Caribbean Manufacturing Association, of which GMSA is a part of. So we're working with them also, and we're working with our friends in Latin America as well. But the idea is to promote and try to deliver Guyana as a manufacturing destination in the years coming. We know that cost of energy is going to go down significantly. That's going to happen. That's not a guessing game anymore. We know the road to Brazil is going to be built, the connection to Suriname. All those things are going to create the avenues and the environment for manufacturing in Guyana. So we think it's the right time for us to have a summit. The government of Guyana has endorsed the summit. The minister has given us the green light. And we are already in the stage of planning the summit. It's on March 21st and 22nd of 2024. So for those of you who are interested, please contact us so we can get you registered. It's going to be something very special for all manufacturers in Guyana and businesses. So with that, I close my speech. It's Christmas. It's the best time of the year in this country. Everybody loves Christmas. I know everybody says they have the best Christmases, but I do believe the Guyanese have the best Christmas. So on behalf of myself and my family, I want to wish each person in this room a Merry Christmas, and we look forward to the new year with great enthusiasm. Thank you very much for listening to me.